Hello, everyone. It's me, Natalie Butler, independent sales representative, national recruiter, and leader with Avon. So, I'm here today to talk to you about money management tools. Now, these are actually going to be tips for those of you that are looking to take this beyond a hobby into a business. So, my number one goal for you is for you to actually make some money. This means that when you look back at it, you can see that you are not losing money with Avon, but you are making money with Avon. So if you'd like to see that, then I want you to keep following along. My number one tip is for you to open up a separate business account. Now, the reason why I say that is it's going to be easy to track the money that's coming in and the money that's going out. When you have one bank account, it's so much harder to see what exactly are you spending your money on, and for you to realize when you've truly made a profit and when you've truly made a loss. It's also going to be easier for you to track business expenses. And this is going to be for those of you filing your taxes. I'm not a tax professional, but I do know some questions that they'll ask you is what were your business expenses? And little things that we don't even realize begin to add up, such as postage, business cards, gas, anything like that. So it's going to be easier for you to track your business purchases, okay? And then another reason why I'm going to say having a separate bank account is if you joined Avon because you loved Avon products, most likely you're going to continue to buy yourself some Avon products. When you have a separate bank account, it's easier for you to avoid overspending. When you have everything in one account and you're placing your order, it's so easy for you to continue to throw things into that cart because you know that you have the money to cover it. But when you have a separate account, it's kind of hard for you to spend what you don't have. Tip number 2, collect money up front. This is for those of you that do have credit with Avon and for those of you that do not have credit with Avon. Remember that your responsibility to Avon is to pay your bill on time. For bills that are not paid, they incur a late fee and may be subject to closure. If it gets closed, it's then sent to national collections. So you want to make sure that you're always able to pay your bill. It's easier to pay your bill if you've collected the money up front once you've taken the order and you put that money into your account. That way when you place your order, you don't have to track down your customers to see where they're located and if they have the money. You also get paid immediately when you collect the money from your customers. So do you really want to wait that week or 2 weeks until you put your order in and you get it back and you're ready to ship it or deliver it to get your money? Something to think about. Then, as we know, we're all humans and people go through different situations. Sometimes they have full intention on paying, but things happen where now you can't track them down to deliver their order. So then it becomes a game of cat and mouse, trying to call them, text, email, see them face to face, and you still have yet to receive payment from them because maybe they just don't have the money anymore. And that goes to the next point, is it avoids customers ordering from you and not paying. Something is really making my nose itch. Okay? Like I dream of Jenny. Really making it itch. All right. So remember, you are responsible for paying your bill. If you do not have credit and you place your order and you do not have enough to cover your order does not get fulfilled. It goes on hold. Avon will hold that order for 10 days. If you don't pay it within 10 days, the whole order is released. So that means customers are going to wait longer for you to come up with the money and get their orders to them. And then the third tip is do not get high on your own supply. Yep, I said it. Like I said before, if you've purchased Avon before and that's the reason why you're selling it because you realize you love it, it's easy for you to sell, you don't want to spend all of your profit on personal purchases. You don't want to go into the hole on personal purchases. So what I like to do is budget. And also, when you're first starting out, you don't have any money in your Avon bank account. So what I like to do is pay yourself from your personal account to your business account just like you're a regular customer. That way you can keep track of your personal spending and the money shows up just like it's a business. Then also follow a rule. You never ever want to come out in the hole with your Avon business. So what I suggest is to come up with a budget. You know your financial situation best than I do. But from your profit, you should have that divided into 3 categories. First is business. That means reinvesting in your business. The second is going to be for savings. And then the third is going to be for personal use. I like to have a savings section just so that way you can see the money literally adding up in your bank account. That's so much more motivating. So as you know, as a new representative, you get 40% earnings on your first 4 orders of $100 or more. Let's just say you had a $100 order. So you have about a $40 profit, right? And using that same method, and this is just going to be random percentages. Half of that goes to reinvesting, so we're now down to 20. 25% of that is going to go to savings. So now you got $10 in your savings account, and you got $10 in your personal, $10 in your personal savings, and $10 is used for just whatever you would like to use, okay? So that's money that you can either put back into your savings account or you could use that money and pay a bill or something. Let's continue to do that for the next 3 campaigns. So of that, you should have easily had 10, 20, 30, or probably even 30, at least $30 in your personal savings account. And it could be on the higher end too if you decided that you didn't want to make any personal purchases. And I like to leave that room for personal is because eventually what I want you to be able to do is not have to come out of your pocket for anything. But it is going to take a while to get there because you have to build it. But it's going to be so much more motivating when you see, oh wow, I had $10 now I got $20, now I got 30, now I got 40. Of course, the more money the more you sell, the more you earn. So using a $100 order is the very, very bare minimum. You should always strive for at least a $100 order. Even when you get outside of your 40% earnings incentive, strive for at least a $100 order. The reason why I say that is anything from $50 to $99 gets you 20% earnings. By the time you look at it, that 20% earnings probably has already gone back to reinvesting in your business. And one of the luxuries and freedoms that you want to have with your Avon business is to be able to pay bills with it. You don't want to just look at it and say, I'm only making enough just to keep going. Of course, with any business, any startup business, there are going to be times when you have to reinvest more than anything else. And sometimes with businesses, there is more of a loss. But the great thing about this is you can control those type of losses. So remember to budget. Don't get high on your own supply. Don't do it. Collect the money up front and to have a separate bank account. So I hope that you found these tips helpful. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I wish you the much success with your Avon business. So if you'd be interested in seeing any more videos from me, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and share. And you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.